Hello, everyone. My name is Maya. I'm a senior.
I'm Caroline. I'm also a senior.
And today we are filming our podcast on hot takes that me and Caroline have. So let's start this off. Caroline, you go first.
Okay, so hot take for both of us, Pancheros is better than Chipotle. This has been something we've discovered within the last year.
I agree.
And we do drive regularly for Pancheros when Chipotle is much closer. Pancheros is in Shelton, and it's just better. They're mixing your burritos.
It's so hard to explain. Some don't get it, and this could be a very controversial opinion, but you have to understand Pancheros is just so good. This is the difference. For me, every single time I've gone to Pancheros, it hits like no other. But Chipotle, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't taste that good. Sometimes I'm like, meh,
How come sometimes I go there and the rice isn't cooked? Like, it's like hard. That's gross.
Yes, I've gone there and had really
Or they have
bad
no chicken left. Like, how is there no chicken left?
Yes.
What do you mean? You're a taco place.
And then, like, also exactly what Caroline said about the mixing it, like, it just makes it a lot better. Like, I go to Chipotle and I get a bowl, but I go to Pancheros and I get a burrito because they mix it.
Yeah.
It's just, and there's just something about the way the Pancheros taste that's a different type of flavor. The first time I went to Pancheros, I didn't love it. I definitely didn't like it more. But now I actually love it so much more.
I completely agree. Literally, my biggest complaint with Chipotle used to be that my burrito wasn't mixed and I didn't want to take a bite of guacamole in tortilla. Like, it was disgusting.
Right.
And then I went to Pancheros and everything changed.
Exactly. It's just life-changing. It's also cheaper. So
it is cheaper than Chipotle.
Yeah, like I can get a burrito for like $12 instead of $20. Right. So, yes, the driving is inconvenient. If they made a Pancheros in Milford, I'd probably cry myself to sleep because I literally get it every single day. So.
Also, Pancheros has a great point system.
Yeah, they do.
Their rewards are so good.
Every time me and Hannah have gone, she's had a free burrito.
Yes.
Although I've never logged
or like
any
free
burritos
chips
I
and
got,
salsa. Or like,
exactly.
There's always something.
One time they just gave me a free burrito randomly in my email, and I was like, okay, for her. But not Chipotle, you have to buy literally like a million burritos in order to get one. But anyway. Okay, moving on to our next topic. Breakfast isn't good. I think I'm just going to leave that there. Caroline, do you have anything to say?
I never eat breakfast unless it's on the weekends, and even then, the thought still makes me nauseous. I cannot eat eggs if I do not cook them myself. Otherwise, there is no breakfast food that I'm like, yeah, that is so good.
I don't understand Brinner people or brunch people. I just would never choose. I've never once gone out during lunch to dinner time and gotten breakfast.
Like when we go after the football games and they're like, I'm going to order a breakfast sandwich. Like,
no,
like, ew,
exactly. I just hate it. Like, I love everything dinner. And my parents are like that. My mom, oh my God, I want to go get some brunch. I just, no, I can't. I don't like it. I just feel like, I don't know. Like, I even like some things that you will have for breakfast. Like, I like all of those things. I just would never choose to have it. I don't really eat breakfast. It's a meal. It's a skippable meal, and that's the meal that everyone skips.
It's not a priority in my day.
Opinion. Exactly. Yeah. I'm glad we all agree. Okay. Okay. Next topic. Birkenstocks are ugly.
Yeah, I don't have much to say there. I think they're atrocious, especially when people wear them with or without socks. Like, both ways, I'm like, wow, that's horrid.
No,
I hate Birkenstocks. I think they're very ugly. I think they look like they hurt your feet. And the fact that you can see the shape of your foot when you take the shoe off, it's like you can see your toes. Like, oh, God, I hate it. I don't like them.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Birkenstocks at all. I just think that, like, I remember when they became a trend, and I think that trend needs to die immediately because it's still going on and people still wear Birkenstocks consistently, and they don't look comfortable like what Caroline said. I think the mold of your foot looks absolutely disgusting, and that's gross. They're not cute. Like, they're not like one of those things of like, oh, I'm going to wear these with my outfit to make it look good.
No,
like,
I think they like take the outfit down a notch.
Yeah, they make it look like more hobo, which is just like not it. I feel like it's not really, if that's what you're going for, I mean, I guess.
I agree.
But I don't know. I just feel like there are other things you could wear. Like, just wear slippers at that point.
I agree.
Why wear Birkenstocks?
I agree.
Okay, next thing. This kind of goes along with the last thing I said. This has to do with the shoes realm. Crocs are stupid.
Okay. So, I will admit I've owned a pair of Crocs at some point in my life, but I just hate them. First of all, I don't find them completely comfortable. I hate that, like, if you're wearing socks, your feet just fall out of them, but if you're not wearing socks, I don't even want to, like, your foot's like just in there. And then, like, if you don't have, like, the hook on or whatever that thing is on the back, like, your foot will just fall out of it. You can't move in them. They squeak when they walk. Like, everything about it, it's so inconvenient, and they're ugly.
Yeah, this is very controversial, and a lot of people are going to be mad about this. I've said it to people, and they're like, oh my God, I love Crocs, or whatever. But Crocs are just, like, I know that a lot of people, like, wear Crocs when you play sport, and before you put on your cleats or whatever, you wear your Crocs. I just feel like at that point, just wear moccasins, just wear slippers. Like, I don't know. Anything else besides Crocs, like, they're not helpful in any type of situation, I feel like.
And they're like $50 to $60.
They're expensive.
It's like a piece of rubber. What am I paying that for?
Yeah, like, you can't dress them up either. Like, you can't wear that with a semi-nice outfit and expect you to not look like a 7-year-old child, because they're very, like, I feel like they're very childish shoes. And, like, that's why everyone has had one at one point in their life, because you wear them when you're younger. I just don't think that they're all that cute. I don't know.
I agree.
Maybe it's just me. But I just
think they, again, ruin an outfit.
Yeah. And I think I get that part that, like, people think it's fun because you put the little gibbets or whatever on it. But, again, that's just another thing you have to go out and buy. And you lose them, and people get mad when they lose them.
I feel like even if you are wearing them, you know they're ugly. But, like, you just wear them because they're Crocs.
Like, you just wear them
but
because they're Crocs.
Everyone knows Crocs are ugly.
Whatever.
There's nothing visually appealing about a Croc.
Exactly. Like, I think there are things in the Croc brand that might be better, but just Crocs themselves are just, they're not cute.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, moving on. If you play a sport in high school, you shouldn't have to take gym class. How do you feel about that?
I feel very strongly about this, especially for people that are, like, 2 to 3 sport athletes, because I feel like even, like, just during the spring, like, having, like, a single sport, like, you are practicing or having a game or a match or a meet every single day, sometimes 6 days a week. Like, you are not stopping. Why should I have to go run around in gym class?
The concept of it, I know that this is something that is decided by, like, the Board of Ed or whatever, but it's just, like, so ridiculous because, exactly, high school sports, especially if you were, like, a 2-sport, 3-sport athlete, you are consistently for multiple seasons during the year playing a sport that is every day for practice, on the weekends occasionally, meets, games, whatever it might be. So why, especially the sports that are like literally cross country, why should I have to go run around on the track when I do that for a sport? It just doesn't make any sense. And I think that there's, like, I don't know, I could see the benefits of health and why they might want us to
health I could get, but also, like, if you think about it, so, like, say you play, like, a winter sport, right? Mm-hmm. And you happen, because now, like, your gym credit is only 1/4 of the year. So say you have to take gym the same, like, second quarter. That's during basketball season. Basketball season is longer than gym. Why should you have to do both? If you're going to practice every day, you have to bring your sports bag to school. Why do I have to bring a gym bag? Why do I have to go to gym class, you know?
It's just a waste because nothing I'm doing in gym class is helping me at all. They're little stupid activities. I'm sorry that, like, usually is what it is. And I get, like, honestly, gym completely makes sense for people that, like, may not be involved in any type of sports. But I just feel like if you are, it should be, like, an option rather than, like, an obligation.
I completely, because I know a lot of, like, the guys in our grade, like, really like taking, like, competitive gym. Yeah. Like, they really like that. So that's fine. But I think that if you're playing a sport, you should be able to choose whether or not you want to take gym, because there's kids that don't play sports, so they don't have any, like, athletic credit at the school, you know, like, they don't have any of that. So, like, taking gym, I could see then, like, yeah, okay, that's probably important. Or taking it in elementary and middle school where, again, like, you're not playing sports that are affiliated with your school. So then why would I have to then come in after, so, like, a 2-hour practice every day after school, you have a meet, game, match, and then you have to go to gym class.
Right. And, like, the thing that we have at least here is where you, like, miss a class and you have to make it up. And I know it's, like, only 15 minutes after school, but it's still, like, you say you're missing some of your athletic practice to do that. It just, the concept of it doesn't make sense. And I also feel like if you say that, like, they made that a thing and you can, like, choose whatever, I think a lot of people would be more involved in sports. Like, even just do a sport.
Yes.
If they knew you didn't have to take gym, which I think is, like, a big thing. Like, that's great. If you can get more people involved in the school and more people playing a sport, then you know, like, and I get that that's maybe like taking jobs away from gym teachers or whatever, but like, I don't know. I
completely agree.
I just think gym is not one of those things that I've ever really liked. But again, maybe some people like it. Maybe.
Yeah, people can like gym. I just think that for an athlete, it should be an option.
Agreed. Okay.
I think that's about it. That's our last hot take.
Yeah, guys, that was our last hot take for the day. We're probably going to be making a new podcast soon. Let you guys know when that happens.
Yeah. See you guys
later.
Right.
Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.